Hello and welcome to this week's Counter Attack with me, Jamie O'Hara, and Liverpool winger or fullback or player on the bench. It's Jose Enrique. Right, Jose?
What an idiot. How are you, my friend? Good?
I'm all good, mate. Look, 10 games in, pressure's building. Big question, the burning question this week. What manager gets the sack first this season?
Wow, I'm actually going to ask you first because I have no idea. I think it's quite a few candidates, to be honest. You
Yeah,
know?
I think the Bournemouth manager is going to get the tin tack.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's a bit of a myth at the moment. Yeah, they got a result against Burnley, but it weren't convincing. And they've got new owners come in who are expecting them to do well, expecting them to really push on, and they
Yeah.
haven't. Got beat by your old manager Gary O'Neill. Then he went on Sky Sports and done a whole segment on how we beat you, which was so embarrassing for them. I
Yeah.
think
I agree. I
I think
agree
he'll be
with
the
you
first one.
because, like you said, with new owners and everything like that, they expected at least to don't suffer to stay in the Premier League, and they are candidates to relegate.
Mm.
They are one of the candidates. I'm not sure if they will relegate, because the other three they've been really poor, as well. But definitely they are candidates. They are candidates, like you
Mm.
said, with new owners putting money in and everything like that. Definitely they will want to do better than that.
Mm. What about Ten Hag? Do you think he's under pressure?
I'm not sorry. If I was the honest, he will be under pressure. But
Yeah.
he is. I don't think so. I think for the first time since he arrived, they've been listening to his, the transfer that he wants and everything like that. But the reality is the team is not clicking. That's the
No.
truth. It's not working. It's not working. And yeah, he had a good season last season, but the reality is just not working. It's very poor. Many signings that he has done, they are not working either in the team, you know. He's done Bruno captain as well, and I'm not sure he actually was the right choice that, in my opinion. And I love Bruno as a player. I don't know, it's many wrong decisions. Like you
Yeah.
said, Manchester United is one of the biggest clubs in the world and one for the manager most difficult as well, because it's
Yeah.
a lot of pressure. So I'm with you, but at the same time, they don't have done yet, So it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one, but I think they will stick with him.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they stick with him for now, but he's under pressure. That's for sure. He can't keep getting beat like they are.
I agree. I agree, amigo.
Bournemouth manager's getting a tin tack.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Definitely.
There was a huge game on Monday night. It is Spurs v Chelsea. It has become a huge derby now, one of the biggest games of the season. Let's do a combined 11. I don't know if any Chelsea players getting it right now, but I'm going to ask for your input on this. Is there a Chelsea player that gets in this team?
Difficult. I love Enzo. He's injured, it's true. I love Enzo. I think he could be one. But then Colwill, the centre back, but the two Tottenham have not a
Oh,
chance.
mate, Van der Ven. So,
Yeah.
look, let's
Yeah.
go
No,
through
no,
it.
but I mean like players that they could, but I'm not sure if they make it, because
No.
yeah, you're talking about a lot of talented players, but really it's not many there that they could actually fight to try to get in that 11 right now.
Mm, mm.
That's why I say Enzo. I think actually he could make it. Colwell is a candidate, but he's not making it for me. But really, I don't think anyone else. I don't
No,
think anybody else.
so look, we go Vicario, yeah, and then you've got Romero and Van der Ven centre half.
Yeah.
Look, let's put Reece James in at right back. I know he's injured, but he's coming back. I
Well,
think Reece James,
If Rich James is fit, yeah, he earned that
Reece
place.
James gets in there. Yeah,
Yeah,
Destiny Udogie left back because he's been sensational. I agree with you on Enzo. I think Enzo should go in it along with Bissouma,
yeah. Bissouma is
and then
being this season is being fantastic,
yeah, he's
fantastic.
been unreal. Yeah, he's been unreal. And then look, you've got James Madison number 10, sensational form.
Yeah,
Look, Richarlison's been poor for us, mate. So I think who's on the left? Really? Look, why don't we put Sterling in?
yeah. It could be an option. Yeah, because like you said, Richarlison is not being great on that left
No,
side.
he's been
Obviously,
poor, mate. I've not been having him. I think he's
then
been
it's
poor, mate.
Sone and Kulusevski as well. 100%. But on the left side, like you say, it's a difficult one because obviously. Richarlison, I agree with you. He doesn't deserve to be in this 11. And Sterling could be, yeah. Sterling, I say.
All right, let's go Sterling, Son, and Kulusevski.
Kulusevski. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. I,
Def-
I, I couldn't disagree with you on this. I would love to disagree with you. Don't get me wrong,
I
yeah.
know.
Because it's a
I
lot
know
of
you do.
Spurs, it's a lot of Spurs players there, and I like to go against you a little bit. But it's not possible. I actually have to agree with you. This season is and I believe they're gonna kill them. They're gonna destroy them, Chelsea.
Yeah,
Against
I
them.
agree, mate. I agree. It's a good 11, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Jose, keeping with the manager theme here, hire or fire. We've got some matchups, and you've got to take one and you've got to bin one. And I'll start with Ange Postecoglou versus Pochettino. Hire or fire?
Listen, whatever I say, it doesn't deserve either of them. The bad one here. I love both of them. Uh,
No, mate, come on, let's be real. Ange Postecoglou, he's getting hired, Poch is getting fired. As simple as that.
yeah, right,
Pochettino's
right,
coming at
right
Chelsea,
now,
mate. He's coming
right
at
now.
Chelsea. He spent £1 billion. They're 11th in the table. He messed it up at PSG. He left Tottenham when he didn't want to rebuild. Let's be honest. Ange won the treble last season with Celtic. Hardly lost the game. He's come in playing Ange ball at Spurs. He's rocked up, pumping everyone. This isn't even a debate. It is what it is. Poch has gone down the pecking order.
Poche is a top manager as well for me. But I agree in
He ain't
this.
shown it at Chelsea yet.
Well, no him or no either of the three or four behind him. I don't think it's about the manager. I think it's about more the politics of the club, the way they are spending with no reason, just buying young players with
The
talent.
last
I
two
don't think.
managers they've had, mate, is Graham Potter and Frank Lampard. So we
Yeah,
know they're not top managers.
yeah, I know, but
You
it's
bring
not
on
easy.
Pochettino, he is a top manager, and he's still going to
But
get a
you,
tune
but,
out of
but
him.
you know how it is to come into a team with very young players, and them players they know their future is 8 years contract. What's the pressure? Even if the
Mm.
manager is world class, like I don't put Pochettino as a world class manager, but I agree with you in that. I have to be with you. I think
Right.
he's the one who gets the sack here, but difficult one
Southgate v Eddie Howe. Wow, that's tough.
for me. Eddie Howe is better manager than Southgate, to be honest with you. I like
On what
Eddie.
on what grounds?
I like Eddie Howe the way he
On
likes to
what
play his
grounds?
teams and everything. Well, because I don't
Gareth
like.
Southgate's got to a semi-final,
Well, if he do,
quarter
yeah,
final.
if he doesn't do that with this England team, he actually should win something. That's my
Oh, come on,
opinion.
mate. You still
For
got to
me,
do it.
I'm not talking about what someone has won or everything. As managers, I think we need to criticize them not for what they have won because it depends who you manage. That's the truth. That's the most easy thing. But for me, I think I put Eddie. I will fire Eddie. Sorry. I will
Hi.
hire Eddie. I love Eddie. I think he's a top manager. I really like him. I love how
Yeah,
Newcastle
look, he's a
plays.
top manager, but but he's still got to prove himself. He's at Newcastle now, and
And so
let's.
and so it what he has done. I would really love to see Eddie Howe with this national team.
Hmm,
You know, I,
yeah,
my opinion. Obviously, listen, we are all different opinions, but I love Eddie Howe and Southgate. For me, is a very nice man. And very nice with the players, and the players love him because he's a really nice guy. He's a very nice man to man, and sometimes that's very good in the squad. I don't see him as a top manager. I watch a game and I go like, wow, how this team is playing. Like for example, it's happened with Tottenham right now. With Eddie, I seen that with Newcastle. I seen that. Oh my God, it's unbelievable how he made this team click and play like this. That's my
all right.
opinion.
Yeah. No, I can't disagree with some of the stuff you're saying there. I like to, but it's hard. De Zerbi v Unai Emery. For me, this is Unai Emery all day long.
Yeah, Unai Emery. I love the therapy, but like Unai Emery is done everywhere he's gone. He's done well. That's the
Yeah.
truth. So it has to be. Even if I love the therapy and I think he's gonna manage a top team in the future, but right now you have to go for Emery. I agree with you, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I like De Zerbi. I think he's got something special about him, and what he's doing with his Brighton team is,
I agree.
is really, really good. They're a top side, but Unai Emery's teams
Yeah,
are so
yeah,
good to watch. You know, they
yeah,
play high line. They're attacking. He's got them playing some real good football, and he knows what he's doing. He
yeah.
knows what he's doing.
Agreed.
I mean, this one's almost impossible. But Klopp v Guardiola. I mean, obviously you're gonna hire Guardiola, aren't you, and sack Klopp. I mean, it's got, I
No,
know you're Liverpool, mate, but it's got to be done.
no, for me, no. For me, I would love to see Guardiola with the budget that Klopp has instead of the opposite. It's incredible what this man, Klopp, is done. Listen, Guardiola is one of the best in the history. Don't get me wrong about it. I love Guardiola. But what Klopp is done, fighting with that Manchester City side, spending maybe 3 times less than them, for me is a miracle. And I
Mm.
played that and I actually were there when Klopp arrived to the club. I was that season, I was injured all the time with my knee, but I was there and I
Yeah.
see what he has done from a team that was very difficult to get in the top four. It was very tough for us to get to the top four to make this team a winning team and fighting that Manchester City with 90 something points every season. For me, I would have loved to see
Well done,
Guardiola with
mate.
that
Well
kind of
done. Do
budget.
you want a trophy? Do you want a medal? Well done. You come second. Well done.
No, no,
At
Klopp,
the
I
end of
don't
the day,
care.
mate, up against
Don't
each
care.
other, Pep's
I
number one. Simple as that.
no, I hire
Wherever
Klopp.
they've gone, wherever they've
I
gone, Germany, England, wherever they go, Pep will always be number one. He's a better manager.
well, yeah, in Barcelona with the best team in the history, Bayern de Munich with the best team in Germany, never won the Champions League. Manchester City took him 6 or 7 years to win the Champions League, winning the Premier League, signing. Okay, Gabriel Jesus is gone. I signed Haaland. Luis Suarez is gone, and we signed Ricky Lambert and Yaguaspas. You can't compare one manager to the other. Even if all these players are good players, I don't think you can compare. I'm sorry, it's not because I'm a Liverpool man. I play and I support Liverpool. I think in the same budget, Klopp is a better manager than Pep Guardiola. My
Wow.
opinion.
Big statement, that. All right. Ten Hag v Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Come on, man.
To
Ten
be honest,
Hag.
yeah, but Jamie,
They're
I'm not
both
sure.
they're both having one at the moment. Like
Yeah,
Ten Hag's having
yeah.
one, Solskjaer had one, but Ten
I,
Hag is a better manager. Come on, mate.
I
He
think,
does
I
know what
think,
he's
I
doing.
think, I think he's a better manager. But Solskjaer actually finished second as well, like he did. You know.
Mm.
and and then he got the sack at the end because they changed the whole thing for him. But it's true, as manager, Ten Hag is a better manager. You can't compare. I agree.
No.
I agree.
There's some big games this weekend. Let's start with Fulham v Man United. Wow, this is a big game for Man United. Can't afford to lose this one, mate. If they do, Ten Hag comes under serious pressure.
Yeah, but I actually believe if more playing away from home, I don't think they're gonna get more than a draw here. I believe Fulham is gonna beat them. Actually, I don't like at all how Manchester United is playing. I'm going for Fulham win.
Fulham are not great though, mate. They're really average at the moment. They're without
Yeah,
Mitrovic. They're really struggling for goals. Man United, though, look, we've been a little bit harsh on them. They're 2 points behind Newcastle. If they win this game and Newcastle get beat, they go above Newcastle.
yeah. I know. But obviously, you expect them after last season and all the money that they have spent this season again, apart from last summer as well. You will want to see them in the top four already, fighting
Mm,
for something else. Obviously, I don't want that, but I mean, like, that's how it should be. It's Manchester
mm.
United. That's my opinion. So, okay, I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna go for a draw, not lose, draw. I don't think they're gonna get more than a draw in this
I'm
game.
all right. I'm going to go for a Man United win. I think Man United got to turn up at some point. I think they'll win this game. I don't think Fulham are great at the moment, and I think they need to really be better in the January transfer window. Look, I'll play for them. I hope they get some decent players in, but I think they need to be careful they don't get sucked into a bit of a poor season right now without Mitrovic. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Man United win. I'm going to go for Hoyland goal scorer.
Well, I
He
hope so.
needs
I
to,
like
he
him.
needs to
I
start
like him as a
needs to
trap.
start banging in some goals, doesn't he?
Well, I like him. I don't like Manchester United, but actually, like, I spoke with him in the past.
Yeah.
He looks like a very nice guy as well. So I wish him all the best. Even if he's at United, I wish him all the best. But I don't think they're gonna win this game. I'm actually think
All right.
they're gonna draw.
Newcastle v Arsenal, massive game, but both clubs, Arsenal need to keep on top form right now. But this is where I think the league is going to be really interesting when the big teams come up against each other. How do you see this one?
Wow, what a game, eh? What a game to watch. It's a top game. They play on St. James's Park as well, no?
Yes, it's St James's, so it's going to be rocking.
Wow, it's gonna be tough for Arsenal, I'm telling you, and tough for Newcastle as well because Arsenal they are on fire as well. Obviously, I want Newcastle to win. But I'm gonna go for another draw. I think it's gonna be very, very tough for both teams. St. James's Park, Jamie is. Listen, I'm gonna even change because I know St. James's Park as a home, it's an away team both, and I think Newcastle actually is gonna beat Arsenal at home. I actually think so.
Wow, I mean that's a big result for Newcastle. They need it. What have you made of Eddie Nketiah? Because Jesus might come back into the side, he might be fit, but Nketiah's been in top form, and he's actually starting to show now how good of a player he is. Do you think he could keep his place even when Jesus is fully fit?
I think so. I think not just for the goals. I always like him, but as a striker, you need numbers. That doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't score goals, you need to be changed. Simple as that, because that's what the team needs from you. But he's a player that I like a lot. He's good on the ball. He can score goals. He's quick, he's strong. I like him a lot. I think if he keeps doing well, he definitely can keep his place. And Gabriel Jesus, it happened since he was at Manchester City. He's never the whole season fully fit. It's always some problems, muscular problems, So I think so. I think he can keep his place even if Gabriel Jesus is fit. I'm not sure what you think.
Yeah. I don't think he's good enough to lead the line if you want to win the Premier League title just yet. I think he may be in the future, could be good enough. But at the moment, he's doing it against Sheffield United. He can score a hat-trick against Sheffield United. Great form, and he's a great player to have in your team. But when he comes up against the big boys, let's see how he produces against Newcastle, Man City, Man United. When he comes up against Spurs, he was quiet against Tottenham. So that's where I think if you want to be a top player like Arsenal they're trying to win the Premier League, he needs more to his game.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see if he's got it. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to think it's going to be 2-2. I'm actually going to go for Eddie Nketiah to score.
Yeah, I think the talent is there. Then, you say, it's going to be up to him and his mentality. More than up to him, his mentality. If he's able here to say, okay, I'm going to be the starting number 9, for this team. It's up to him, but the talent definitely is there. If he definitely put his mind into it, I think he can be the starting.
All right, Spurs v Chelsea, another massive game Monday night. I can't wait for this one. I think we're going to batter them, mate. I think we're going to really go after Chelsea. I think we're going to win the game. I'm going to go 3-1. I just think we've got rid of that title now of this Spursy situation. I think he's a real deal, Ange Postecoglou. I think the players are on side. They're confident. They've got a bit of arrogance about them. And look, we're going to lose games, mate. We're not going to win the league because Man City are too strong. Liverpool are too strong. But this Spurs side are playing some great stuff. And I think teams like Chelsea who are not in good form, we're going to be licking our fingers here, mate, thinking, here we go. It's dinner time.
I think it's going to be 3-0. Actually, that was the score that I was thinking before you said 3-1. I think they are too good at the moment, Spurs and Chelsea. I know in one point they will come out. They will do well, but at the moment they don't. And Spurs is like you say, the players, you can see them when they play, the happiness in their face, the full of confidence they are. And when a team is like that, they just fly. They just fly.
Yeah.
So I'm going for 3-0 in this game as well.
Yeah, 3-0, Son to score. Thanks for coming. Chelsea, off your pot. Get back to West London. Right, Jose, let's go through the weekend's fixtures. Win, lose or draw, some big games. Fulham v Manchester United. I'm going to go for a Manchester United win.
A draw for me.
All right. Yeah, it's a big game. Brentford v West Ham. Ooh, that's tough.
Wow, that's tough, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a draw.
I'm gonna go for Brentford winning this game.
I was leaning more towards Brentford. Burnley v Crystal Palace. It's a stinker of a game. I'm gonna go for a draw again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a draw, to be honest. Yeah.
Everton v Brighton. Tough game, mate. I'm going to go for Brighton win.
I'm gonna go for a Brighton win as well.
Manchester City v Bournemouth. I mean, Bournemouth might as well not bother turning up. It's going to be 5-0 Man City.
You are so mad.
It's true, though, isn't it? Why bother?
I think they're gonna kill them. Yeah, it's too good, Manchester City. It's too good.
Sheffield United v Wolves. I mean, it's a big game. I fancy Wolves. I like Wolves at the moment. I'm going to go for Wolves win.
I think Wolves is gonna win this game as well. I think.
Newcastle v Arsenal. I'm going to go for draw.
I'm gonna go for Newcastle winning. As a Jesse's Park, Newcastle is winning, I think.
It's a bit, I hope so. That's a massive result. Nottingham Forest v Aston Villa. Tough game, this. I'm going to go draw.
But Aston Villa are very good under Emery.
No, mate. Nottingham Forest are good at home, though. I'll go for draw.
They're good as well, but I'm going for a win for Aston Villa, I think.
Luton v Liverpool. It's Luton all day, this one, isn't it, Jose? All day, Luton.
Well, listen, you never know this, but listen, Liverpool, they need to destroy them. You know, they're doing really well now. I like the team, how it looks a lot, so they need to win. They need to win this game.
Yeah.
And they're going to win.
Yes. Liverpool win for sure. Tottenham v Chelsea. Finally, it's Tottenham win, right?
I think Tottenham.
Well, that's it from the counter-attack this week. Tottenham is still going to be top. Jose Enrique is still going to be moaning that we are flying and no one can catch us. Up the Spurs.